Theft can happen a lot on campus, but with the help of security cameras, solving the crime can become a lot easier.
That's right, guys. I'm here in Nashville with the basketball team, and a lot of people just come here and watch the game. What a lot of people don't realize is all the work behind the scenes.
That's right, Danielle. I am out here on Stadium Drive where facilities management is planning on working on this sidewalk right behind me. That's right, Ashlyn. I'm out here on Dixon Street where it's very cold right now, but I went around and talked to some owners and managers about how they plan on to stay open. That's right, Ashlyn. The campaign All In for Arkansas will start at 6 a.m. on Wednesday and last until 1:11 p.m. on Thursday. That's right, Destiny. Sharon Hunt has had quite a career. She's from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and she came to U of A for her undergrad degree. And now she is teaching her last semester.
That's right, guys. I'm out here in front of the Wellness Center on the Garland Parking Garage Avenue, where the United Way has set up an office here to help citizens with tax returns.
That's right, guys. The Small Mart on campus has made some changes to benefit students and citizens around Fayetteville. Yeah, that's right, guys. Eric Musselman has been named the 13th coach of the Razorback men's basketball program. Now, I really enjoyed getting to sit down and talk with this legend of college basketball. And hopefully you learned why this means so much to him. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Blake Hines. Brandon Powell is a corporal for UAPD, and one of the biggest problems he faces in his line of work is theft.
I think last time I worked a theft report in Lot 56, it was due to several vehicles being left unlocked and some of their personal belongings laying in the seat, such as laptops, or backpacks, purses, stuff like that. 225 to University.
Powell says Lot 56 near the soccer fields experiences the most traffic on a daily basis. No cameras to scan the area means UAPD's chances of solving the crime are slim.
There are a lot of people that pass through that lot, some affiliated, some non-affiliated.
This camera right now is watching every single move I make, and this is just on the back of my vehicle. Imagine there being a camera in every single parking lot across campus. That's something UAPD hopes to add to help solve crimes. UAPD patrols lots where non-students park to make sure no one tries to steal cars or any personal belongings.
Some of the other lots, especially in the past year or so, we've had a lot of thefts of motor scooters. And those thefts tend to occur in the areas where we have most of the scooter parking, of course.
One student says his vehicle was involved in a hit and run.
So have you ever been involved in like a burglary or a theft or a hit and run accident with your own personal vehicle?
Now that you mention it, I actually have. I had somebody back into my car once and left a minor scratch, but there was no real need to file a police report because there was no way they were going to catch him.
Now, Corporal Powell says that he hopes there will be security cameras every parking lot someday, but for now, there's not a plan. Live reporting for UATV, I'm Blake Hines. That is exactly 1,871 minutes in honor of the year 1871 when the university was founded. And these donors were able to raise over $433,000 that were able to go to funds across campus. And that was 1,292 donors that were able to raise that amount of money. And these donors can choose any fund that they would like to donate on campus. And I'm here outside of the University House where I spoke to Lizzie Johnson, the Director of Annual Giving, of why this campaign means so much.
We had 1,292 donors participate last year in All In for Arkansas, and it's way more about getting everyone on board and giving back to this great cause and allowing everyone to see the impact they're able to have on campus.
Now, Lizzie told me they will accept any gift minimum of $5. And you can even be a social media ambassador and let other people know why they should go All In for Arkansas. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Blake Hines. That's right, if you look over my shoulder, you'll see it says Bud Walton Arena. And the court inside of it is currently unnamed, but that is about to change. Learn about why this naming of the court for in honor of Nolan Richardson means so much to him. Being a college basketball coach can be tough, especially here in Arkansas, where you're expected to win at a high level.
You know, you can think about that over and over again because you've had a lot of beautiful things happen in my coaching career. That every time something happens, it seems like it might be the biggest thing that ever happened to you.
Richardson won big here at Arkansas, a national championship in 1994, and now he is inducted into the Hall of Fame.
You know, it's just so many. You get inducted into the Hall of Fame of College Hall of Fame. You get inducted into Naismith Hall of Fame. You have schools named after you at the community where you lived. It's one of the most blessed situations I think a coach could be in.
Coach Richardson was fired, but he never left Northwest Arkansas, and he's still a Razorback.
The greatest fans, as I've always said over and over again, in all of America, from as far as I'm concerned, is the Razorback fans. They supported the program so big time that we had to build another arena.
Richardson brought 40 minutes of hell to the basketball palace of Mid-America, and the fan base rallied behind the team.
When I came here, there were 9,000 seats. And when I was dismissed, there were 19,600 seats. And to me, that's something that I was very proud of, to have been a part of an institution that a building was built to serve its people. To me, the finest basketball they could ever want. And the fans made it the way it was.
Now, this fan base is honoring Richardson by naming the court in his honor.
For me to just single out the most important one, the day that each one of them happened was the biggest thing ever happened to me, because I can live in the moment. And living in the moment would be the floor. That's living in the moment to me.
But enough from me. I have UATV reporters Caroline Hickman and Blake Hines joining me at this moment. You both attended Coach Musselman's introduction ceremony. Caroline, I'm going to start with you. Can you elaborate on the initial reaction from Razorback fans?
So I think that the general reaction from a lot of the fans was just pure excitement, and I think a lot of that has to do with Musselman's energy on his own. He just is kind of a fun guy, and he's loud and he's outspoken, and he just has a lot of energy, and he just kind of radiates positivity, and I think that that kind of gets to the fans, and I think it makes them excited for the upcoming season. And I actually took an Instagram poll on my own personal account asking my followers if they were for or against the new hire of Musselman, and 80% of them said that they were. So I honestly think that everyone is just really excited about it.
80%, that is quite the high number. Now Blake, how should Razorback fans feel about this hire?
I think fans should feel very good about this hire. You know, I think that Coach Anderson had a great 8 years here at Arkansas, but you know, sometimes you just have to make a coaching change. And Hunter Yurachek today at the introduction even thanked Anderson and his wife for their 8 years here at the university. And it was an good 8 years, several NCAA appearances, but I think Musselman's going to come in here and have a little bit more of a different philosophy and a different outlook on basketball. So I think they should feel pretty good about it.
Lots of optimism to go around, exciting times. Now, Caroline, during the introduction ceremony, was there any certain thing that Musselman said that stood out to you?
So something that Musselman said that really stood out to me during his whole speech was that his main goal is to just earn his new players' trust. And last night, whenever his team came over to his house and they kind of got introduced and got to talk to each other, he really just kind of focused down on that he wants to be a part of their family, and he knows that he's a new coach, and he knows that everyone's kind of iffy about everything, but his main goal is to just earn their trust, earn their respect, and really build that foundation and earn that relationship so that way they can just go above and beyond in this new upcoming season.
So Blake, we heard from Musselman. He's saying the goal is an NCAA tournament. Do you think Musselman can take this team to the NCAA tournament as soon as next season?
I think next season is definitely something that fans can look forward to. There's a lot of talent on this team returning, and the only person not returning to the team is Keyshawn Embry-Simpson. As of right now, he is elected to transfer to the University of Tulsa. But if Musselman can get the core group of guys to stay here now, I think there is a lot of promising
potential in those 2 NIT games, and I think it'll look pretty good. And Musselman has even started hitting the recruiting trail, so we'll see what kind of guys he can bring to Arkansas.
Definitely lots of optimism for Arkansas, but that is all the time we have for this roundtable. Thank you, Blake and Caroline, for being in that April heat for us here at a comfy, air-conditioned UATV.